Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to look at Computer Studies Paper 2, which was done in November 2019. And this paper consisted of two questions. Question number one was from Kcse database, and question number two was from publisher, desktop publisher. So in this part, we are going to look at question number one, and in the next part two, we are going to look at the next question. So in this question, this part, it is going to be paper question number one. And please subscribe. And for those who have not subscribed, please subscribe. For those who have subscribed, please click the notification button, and please comment and share, and let us all learn. So as we tackle question number one, please subscribe. So question number one, it is it reads like this: Form 1 class teacher of Monk of Secondary School intended to use database to manage student performance in 3 examination, open a midterm and end term examination, open a database program and create a database named analysis, 1 mark. So we are going to open our database program, and we are going to call it analysis, and we come to Kcse. When you click Kcse, we create a database called analysis. Make sure it has been written the way it has been written, analysis, and don't with small letters. Sorry, analysis, and let us choose the place where we can. Let us put in the downloads. You can choose any place, desktop, documents, and then we click OK. Then click create, and that is our first question. We have already have 1 marks. So analysis, here it is the analysis database. So it is 1 marks. So let us look at question number B1. Create 3 tables called class, student details, and student marks in the database file created in A using the following details. Class table. So we're going to create these tables and with their data types. So let us start with the first table, class table. So how to create a table? Come here to you just already it has been created. Just save. So we start class table, then we click OK. Then you can say you can close it, and you can design view. You can click here design view, or you come and okay, it is, you just click here design view. Then class table, it has the class table, it has class ID, class name, teacher, and the text size is 2 and 25 respectively. So let us start class ID. Class ID. So this is you can say short text. Then field size is here, it is 2. And then class name, sorry, class name, and the short text. Then field size here, you just put it here, 25. Then another one is teacher, field short text, field size is so 25. So guys, that is how you create a table and you put the data type. So 25, 2. Then we save. Make sure the class ID is the primary key. If you don't know how to put a primary key, you just click, then come and click the primary key. But our primary key is in class ID, so I click at the class ID, come to design primary key. That is how you put the primary key. So we have designed it, so we close it. You save the changes, say yes, come again, create, table. The next table we are going to create, save, is called student details. Details. Table. So student detail table. So we design view. And the student detail table, it has the admission number, student name, text 25, gender yes or no, yes for female, class ID, text to lookup values 1E, N, and W. So let us do it. So admission number is the primary key. Admission number. So here is just number, and then number 2 is the student name. Student name, that is the text. You can put short text. Field size, that is 25. Then gender. Put gender, that is yes or no. Yes stroke no. Then we put class ID. Class ID. Text is a short text 2. But if you look at the class ID text size 2, lookup values 1E. So here we come and short text 2. Then also we come and put lookup wizard. Then I want for a lookup wizard from another table. No, I will type the values that I want. So you say next. So you come here and then say 1E. Next one is 1N. Next one is 1W. Then you say next. Then you can finish class ID. Just wait for class ID and finish. Just like that. So we have put the lookup values, and this is the lookup values. So you can come to general lookup values. You can see the lookup values. That is how you put the lookup values. Also in my my YouTube channels, this is how you can put lookup values. You can check that video out. It's coming soon. And please subscribe for that video and comment. Now let us save it and close. And let us look at create. We create the other table, create table. Then this other table, we save it as student marks. Marks table. Student marks table. Then you click OK. Then we design view. As we design view, admission number still is the primary key. Admission number. Then there is the number. Then there is the opener. Number. Opener midterm. Also it is part of the number. There is the end term. Also there is a number. So this is how we have put all the data types. And guys, this is how we have done the designing, and I think we have gotten the 14 marks. So if there is any part that I've left, please comment down there and let us rectify one another. So it is 14 marks. I think I've gotten all of them. And so let us answer the next question. Create a relationship between the tables. So we have done that. Just save this table and we close. So let us create a relationship. You come to external data. No, sorry, it's database tools, and then click relationship. Then this table will show up, and then you add you add every table, and then you close. So when you add every table and close, there is the primary key, like this one is the primary key and the foreign key. So how to create a relationship is that you connect the primary and the foreign key. Now a foreign key is a it is a field which is a it is a primary key in the parent table. So like this one, like here class ID is a primary key in class table, but when it comes here in the student details table, it is a foreign key. So we connect these two. So you come and connect with this one, then you click create. Then creating another 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 relationship is admission number plus admission number and admission number. Although they are primary keys in both tables, but we are creating a relationship. Create a relationship. So you have created a relationship, and that is how you create a relationship, and then you save and close. That's how we have created a relationship. So please continue subscribing. Subscribe. So let us look at the next question. So we have finished to creating relationship. So let us look at that question. Create a form from class table. So you create a form from a class table and add a sub form for the student details table. Adding a sub form using the format in figure 1. Save the form as data entry. So we are going to create a table form and we add a form. Sub form. So I'm going to show you how to create a sub form, and we go back to our database. But before we do that, the class ID and the class name and the teacher is in the class table. So at the database, we click the class table, come to create, we say form wizard, and then it will give you the wizard, the menu. So you select all the fields, the class ID, class name, and the teacher, and then you say next, and then choose the column, not any other. Then you say next, and then you title is data entry, data entry, data entry, data entry form, and then click modify the form design. You click modify, don't open to view, click modify the open, and then you finish. So here you come and modify the way you want, or the way it has been, like this: class ID, class name, teacher. You modify it the way you have been told to modify. So you expand if it is not different. So let us expand the way, let us do the way it has been written, like this one, class ID. So you can reduce and control the class name there, then this class name, then the teacher there, the teacher. So you can reduce the sizes, and that is how we have defined it. You can come to form view and check the way it is. So we have done it. So let us go back to design view. At the design view, now we have designed it the way we want. We have designed this part. Now can we add the sub form for the student details? So we add the sub form for the students. So the student details come and drag the sub form. So that is where you will have the sub form. Will you like to define the fields your main form to this subform for yourself? No, choose from this list. I just say choose from this list and then say next. And then here it will be details, student details subform. You can call it like that. Then finish. Then go back to form view. That is how our subform has been created. You can do the let us do the let us come back to details here. Come back to details. So the class ID is there. So let us go back to form view. The class ID did not appear. So when you come back to design view, try to expand this so that it can be. Mine did not appear at first. Yeah, so if it doesn't appear, if gender class ID does not appear, try to expand this form. You can expand it just like this one, then it will appear. And if you click at the form view, this is how it looks like, the same way it has looked like here. Admission number, student name, gender, class ID, and the top is this class ID, class name, and class teacher. And the same class ID, class name, the teacher, and the admission number, student name, gender, class ID. So we are okay. That is our form, data entry form. Then you save, then you can close it. That is how we have tackled that question. That question was very tricky for those who did not know how to create a subform. So it is 4.5 marks. So let us go to and that is how you create a subform. So let us go to the next question. So the next question is enter the following data into respective table. So we are going to enter the data the way they are. We are going to start with the class table, class ID. The form 1 is we are going to write the way. If it is capital E, let us capital B, capital A. So where there is capital, put capital. With the small letters, put small letters. So let us create the insert data, and we start with the class table. So open up the class table, then we type. So this is how we are typing. This is how you are typing. I will shorten up the video. I will shorten up the video so that I will shorten up the video, but you'll see the way I've typed it. So I've typed the work, and the work looks nice. It has been typed the way it's supposed to be. Everything, the class table is okay. So let us go to the students details table, and in student details table we type like this 7984 student name. So for female, you are told is supposed to be yes. So yes for female, class ID. So and this is where lookup value comes to 1e. You see the way our lookup value comes to. So it's 460. Female 1e 1e. So I'm going to at least type, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to type, and I'm going to show you how I've typed it. So So we have typed the whole of this student details table, and this is how it looks. So you can see the female is yes, there are 4 females, and 1 2 3 4, and we have typed it the way it is. So we can close these ones. So we go to the student marks table, and we also type 78 94. Open exam is 85, then midterm is 76, on term 82. So we continue like that, typing 7460, so 73. So I will cut the video, but I will show you how I have typed. So we have I've typed all the work. Here I had make a mistake, it's 79.4. So everything is okay right now. So everything is okay, and that's how I have typed it. So let us look at the next question. The next question, with this question, you will get, if you have entered the data correctly, you will get 12.5 marks. So already you have marks in your pocket as you walk out of the exam. So let us create a query for these fields. Let us look for these 2 questions, and let us look at query. So let us look at this question. Create a query to display the fields: admission number, student name, class ID, opener, term, and then term of all students in Form 1 East. Of all students in Form 1, save the query as F1E, 4.5 marks. So you come to your database, click create, then come to query design, and then add all the tables. Click the table, add, click and add and close. So we are going to start with the first table, admission number. Admission number is in student details table. Then go to student name, the same student detail. Then the class ID. Class ID is in class table. Go to the class ID. Then the opener, student marks table, opener marks, opener. Then come to student marks, midterm, term. Then come to the student marks, enter exam, for all students. So admission number, student name, class ID, opener, midterm, and term exam for all students in Form 1 East. So you come here at class ID, at criteria, you put equal sign, then you put the 2 apostrophe, then you put the 2 apostrophe, then 1E, 1E, the way you typed it, and then come to design, click design, and then run. So when it has run, it has brought all the students who are in Form 1E, and these are the all students who are in Form 1E. So these are the exams. So you save as Form 1E, Form 1, capital letters, Form 1E, and then you click OK, and that is how we have answered that question. That question is 4.5 marks. That is the way we have answered 4.5 marks. So let us look at our C2 question. Create a query: admission number, student name, class ID, opener, midterm, and then term exam. To calculate a field called named mean score to display the average in 3 examinations. This is 6 marks, and save it as overall. So come to our database, create query design, come and create another query design, then add, and close. So we start with the admission number. Admission number is in student details, table, admission number, the admission number. Then we come to student name, student details, student name. Then there is a class, a table, class ID. Then there is the student marks, there is a opener, then there is a student marks, this is the midterm exam, then there is a student marks and term exam. So admission number, student name, class ID, opener, midterm, and term examination. And a calculated field named mean score. So you'll type mean score, mean score. So this one, it will be a calculated field. We are going to calculate the mean score, opener, midterm, and term, to display the average of 3 exams. So you come to design and then builder. You come here, builder. So mean score, you put a column, full column. Then come to analysis. There is a plus sign. Then it will open up the tables. So the student marks, click at the student marks table, and then click at the opener, double click at the opener, then say plus, press plus, then midterm, plus, then end term. So let us remove this student table and the exclamation marks. You can remove them. This is the best way instead of telling the student to type or you yourself typing. This is the best way when you are in the builder. You use so you can do like that. So opener plus midterm plus end term, and then if you want to type, use these brackets. Don't use the curly bracket, use these brackets, and then put the bracket, the curly bracket, now the curved bracket, then you say divide by 3 because there are 3 exams. It is an average in the 3 exams. So opener plus midterm plus end term, then brackets, divide by 3, then click OK. When you click OK, make sure you come to design and then run. So when we have run it, others are showing hash, 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 hash. It is because they are decimal places, so just expand. This is your mean score, 8178.6, 8177.3, and so on and so on. So we save it as a save as overall. Then OK. And this is how we have gotten our 6 marks. This is how we have gotten our 6 marks. So let us tackle the next question. So we are going to create a report to display the following as it appears in figure 2, but we have not been told how to save that report. So let us create the report: admission number, name, class name, open term, and term score. So come to our database. So come, click create. Then we go to report wizard. When we go to report wizard, because the overall has the mean score, we start with the admission number, student name. There is no class ID. Class ID is in class table, so we put class ID. Then go back to the overall. Then we start with the opener, midterm, end term, mean score. So we have selected all the fields: admission number, student number, class name. Sorry, this is not. But make sure you counter check. This is not the class ID. It is the class name. Admission number, student name. So we put at the class table class name, and make sure we put the class name properly. So admission number, student name, class name, opener, midterm, end term, mean score. So we say next. So we don't want any groupings, so we say next. We don't want any sorting, so we say next. And we choose the layout is column. Then we say next, and then we can choose the title to be overall. Then we modify. Let us modify the report so that it shows that we can put Mango Secondary School end of term, and then we put it like this. So save, finish, and please drag this. Come and drag it here. Come and drag it down here. And then we can start with the detail part, the page header part. So we can start by admission number. We put the way it is. Admission number. This is the critical part. Then put it there. Then the student name, can come and put it there. Then another student name, we put it here. Then the class name, we drag it here. Then there is a class name, drag it here. So there is the opener, midterm, opener, midterm. Then there is end term. You can arrange them in a good way. Then there is a mean score. That is how you can come and check at the report view. So you can see admission number, student name, and already it has also brought form 1 East, opener, midterm, end term, and the mid score. If you roll it, you can see it has created. But let us continue designing. This class name still need to be expanded a little bit. So if you come at the report view, you can see at least you can see it is form 1 East. So let us do the design view. You can put because it is the details. At the details, we can see if we can put Mwango Secondary School. Come here, design. Then click the label. We put the label. So we say Mwango, Mwango, Mwango Secondary School. Let us check if it is there. Mwango Secondary School, correct. Then can come back to design view. So we do it. Can come and take another label. Come to design. Click this A. Then when you click inside here, just click and this will appear. Then can design another. These details we can move it down. So design. So you can say end of term report form. End of term report form, and this is how you do it. So you can come and check at the report view. Mwango Secondary School end of term report form. So this is the admission number, student name, class name, and the opener, midterm, and term score. So you can scroll, it's many pages. And that is how we end. We have finished everything. So starting this question 1, we have tackled all the questions. Let us look at how we are going to print. How we are going to print the 3 tables. Just come to your database. How do we print? Let us close this. Do you want to save the changes? You say yes. How do you want to print tables? So you click tables, file, then print. And then you can say print. It will print itself. You can do a quick print, so it will print itself. So you are told to print the 3 tables and the 2 queries and report for the first 2 students. So when you come to the report overall, you will print this part. So file, print, you can do print, but pages now, the number of copies now here. You can if you had put the pages, page number, this one will be page 1, 2, and 3. So you are supposed to print this one and this one only. So you are finished. everything. And please, if there is any mistake I've made, please, please comment down there. Anything to add, you can comment. Please subscribe for those who have not subscribed. Please share. Those who have subscribed, thank you. Put click the notification button on, and let us continue learning. Let us continue learning. Subscribe, and it is the end of our video. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Subscribe.